Hey, what's up? Dre here. Welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to be sharing with you some of my top favorite pieces of tech accessories for your desk setup, all of which I've personally been using at my very own desk setup and have been just absolutely loving. Now, the prices will vary from as low as $50 upwards to about $300, and I'll ensure to actually have some honorable mentions of things that could have made my top favorites but came pretty close. So chances are you will find something that you possibly could pick up this upcoming Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or the upcoming holidays for yourself or even for that tech enthusiast in your life. So see anything you like, I'll ensure to leave links to everything down in the description for you guys to go and check out. Okay, great. So let's actually kick things off with this iPad stand that has been pretty much a staple at my desk setup. Now, this is a foldable magnetic stand from a brand called Kuxiu, and this is their X36 magnetic stand that I have for my iPad Pro, and there is really a lot that I personally like with this stand. First of all, I absolutely love the Apple industrial design that this has. It feels extremely sturdy, well built, and has many different adjustment options, which makes this super versatile. So if I want to, for instance, set my iPad to be about the level of my monitor, as you can see there, I can make that adjustment pretty easily. I can have it all the way above my monitor if I want, or I can even pull it close to me and towards the desk to have a drawing surface if that's kind of the setup that I want. The length of the arm is perfect as well. I'm using a desk that is 30 inches deep, I believe, and it can even extend all the way to the end very comfortably. There's just an infinity amount of height, viewing angles, and depth adjustability, which comes pretty handy and pretty clutch as well many times. The magnets are also extremely strong, which makes attaching my iPad a breeze, and I had absolutely no worries that my iPad will fall. The joints on the X36 stand can feel, you know, a little bit somewhat stiff, but I still think it can be easily maneuvered either way and will not sag or droop once you find your perfect viewing angle. Now, Kuxiu does have the X36 stand available for a few different iPad models. As I mentioned earlier, I'm personally using the one for the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, but they also make it for the 11-inch iPad Pro, and it works perfect with the 10.9-inch iPad Air. They have actually recently released a version that charges the iPad wirelessly, which I'm really hoping to get my hands on, and you might actually want to consider that one as well. Oh, and they also come in two different colors, silver and space gray, and it's usually listed anywhere between $90 to $100, with expected deals also happening for the holiday seasons. So if you're looking for a stand that fits perfectly into your iPad workflow and has extremely premium build quality and super versatile, then I really highly recommend getting the Kuxiu X36 magnetic stand. It's really a no-brainer for this one, I promise you. Now, next on the list is this really impressive 4K webcam that I've been personally using at my desk setup. Now, this is the OBSBOT Tiny 2 4K webcam, which is a pretty well-made high-tech webcam that has extremely impressive AI tracking capabilities coupled with a pristine picture quality. Listen, as the name suggests, it's a teeny little webcam that packs some serious punch with the ability to shoot 4K video at 30 frames per second, plus an impressive head and body tracking with a bunch of pretty cool in-app filters, modes, and features. It's a P2Z camera, which means the camera can pan, tilt, and zoom to follow its subject using its AI tracking software. Now, I find that it's extremely responsive and very smooth as well. Leaning back and forth in my chair, it keeps up effortlessly. The tracking can be turned on or off, and the camera itself features voice control, hand control, and also a pretty nifty remote control as a separate purchase. Now, with these different control methods that I've just mentioned, you're going to be able to turn the tracking on or off, zoom in or out, and select presets and alternative camera positions, all of which are just as responsive as the AI tracking. Now, I have the OBSBOT Tiny 2 nestled pretty comfortably on top of my monitor, and it simply just spins silently to life as soon as I need a camera for my virtual meetings or for my video calls, and can be also voice controlled by saying hi tiny, and when it's inactive or when I want to turn it off, it will point down towards its own stand, and can be also voice controlled by saying sleep tiny. So I'm never pretty much worried that I've forgotten to turn it off. It also comes with a built-in omnidirectional microphone at the front that performs decent enough. Even though not the greatest, I think isn't bad either and will for sure get the job done, especially in a quiet room. But I would actually still recommend possibly getting a dedicated USB microphone if you find yourself needing a little bit more quality in your audio. Now, as impressive as the AI features are on this webcam, what really took me by surprise is its video quality. And at the risk of sounding like a broken record, I just can't stop saying how good this webcam makes me look. It does really well both in natural and artificial lighting and never looks washed out, even by the light from my monitor. And really does a fantastic job at distinguishing focus between the foreground and background, which has this webcam starting to creep into larger digital camera territory with this type of performance. Now, the video feed, as you can see, that you can get from this webcam is crisp, clear, pretty much free from any artifacts. Even in low light conditions, I just really couldn't get it to show a bad picture. Trust me, unless you're in a complete dark room, this webcam is going to more than give you a picture that you can work with for your video calls. So essentially, you're going to be getting just about every webcam feature you could want. You can automatically track your face, you can control it via hand gestures, and it'll respond to basic voice commands. You can even tweak the picture in all kinds of different ways. You can add background blur, adding different beauty filters, and even change your body shape. I mean, the latter possibly being a little unnecessary, but hey, who am I to judge? Either way, if you want the best video and audio quality from your webcam, then the OBSBOT Tiny 2 is at the very top of my shortlist, and one that you should personally consider. It's actually one of my favorite pieces of tech that came out this year and comes easily recommended by me. Now, check the links down in the description below if you're interested in picking up one for yourself. OBSBOT has some really crazy deals and discounts for this Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and even the holiday season coming up. So you guys definitely don't want to miss out on those deals. And of course, thanks to OBSBOT for sending this webcam for me to check out and for sponsoring this portion of the video. So recently I decided that I wanted to add a set of powered desktop speakers to my setup. One that is pretty minimal, looks good, while of course sounding and performing even better. And that's when I came across these speakers from Edifier. This is the Edifier MR3 desktop speakers, and I think I might have found a gem of a speaker. Now, trust me, these are gonna be some super popular speakers, and for good reasons as well. Now, I'm a fan of Edifier products in general, and I believe they make some really great value audio products, and these good looking little speakers are no exception. They take up hardly any space on my desk while offering a nicely balanced sound that makes them ideal for mixing music or just simply playing audio from your Mac or PC, which was exactly what I was looking for. And it also helps that these are going for just around $120, which makes them pretty competitive and kind of hard to beat, especially at this price point. As I said, these speakers sound really good and comes with plenty of connectivity and control options, including Bluetooth 5.4, balanced TRS inputs plus RCA and aux inputs for that extra versatility. Now, these MR3s more than exceeded my expectations, and as much as I love my Klipsch R41 bookshelf speakers, I think the MR3s have indeed found a place on my desk for the foreseeable future, at least for now. And they come in both white and black colorways, so you can definitely go with whichever color best suits your vibe. I will be doing a dedicated review on these Edifier MR3 speakers pretty soon, so definitely get subscribed to see that review when it drops. But if you're looking for a good pair of speakers at a pretty good price point, then I think the MR3s definitely merits some serious consideration. Honorable mentions, of course, goes out to my Klipsch R41M bookshelf speakers. I believe they come in the powered and the regular non-powered version, where you can purchase a preamp in order to power them. I like them. I've been using them for years. You could definitely check them out, see how you like them. Now, one of the most important aspects that I've seen really get ignored many times when it comes to one's desk setup is the lighting. And one of the best ways to help with this is simply adding a monitor light bar. Now, the one that I've been using personally is pretty affordable, and it's the Quntis Monitor Light Bar Pro. Now, I know a monitor light bar isn't for everyone, but I really do think persons should definitely check it out. They're really beneficial for having. I personally, in the early days, never really considered a computer light bar a necessary item, but it has since become a highly welcome tool for my daily work routine, and the Quntis light bar is an amazing addition at my desk. It easily illuminates my desk without leaving any glare on my monitor, and I find that it helped me to stay focused on the task in front of me. The included wireless remote is another big plus. It's touch controlled, which will allow you to adjust both the brightness and the color temperature as well, and also being able to turn it on or off. So the cost is gonna be just under $50 for this Quntis light bar, and it's, in my opinion, an absolute steal. I mean, some other monitor light bar that have similar features as this are actually gonna be costing a bit more. So if you're looking to add some discrete lighting to your desk without introducing extra glare or blue light, then I think this light bar is gonna be a solid option and one that you should consider. So if you've been waiting for a while to finally make the jump and get yourself a proper sit-stand desk, then I highly recommend considering getting this sit-stand desk that you're seeing behind me here that I've been using from Flexispot. This is the Flexispot E6 electric sit-stand desk, and there's a lot to like about it, and I've been really happy with it thus far. Now, I've got it with the white frame and bamboo desk, as you can see, and the quality is top-notch. All the metal components, the cross beams, the frames, the legs, seems to be made to really high standard, and it's also pretty sturdy. The motors are nice and quiet, and it moves pretty smoothly as well. The weight capacity, I believe, is somewhere upwards of 350 pounds, which is way more than enough to hold all your tech on this desk. I also really like the control box on this desk. It of course gave me the option of having 4 different preset height options, and I just love how it's nicely backlit. So there are no issues with me seeing the different function buttons when the office is dimly lit. I could honestly go on and on about this desk, but I don't want to make this video any longer than it is already. So if you're interested in hearing more, I did a gaming desk setup video using this desk. So if you want to hear more, then I'll leave that video linked down below the like button. But just to sum it up pretty quickly, I think it's a really fantastic budget-friendly desk that is incredibly sturdy and is just way more capable of doing what I really need for it to do, which makes it a no-brainer for recommending this to you guys. Now, Flexispot will of course be having a sale and will be having discounts for you guys for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and leading up to the Christmas holidays. So definitely, again, check the links down below in the description and get yourself some of these awesome deals. So yeah, those were just some of my favorite accessories and gift ideas for building your very own desk setup. Of course, as time goes on, I'll ensure to share more of my favorite accessories that I've come across with you guys. So if you like content like this, then it will be really great if you just hit that like button down below and let me know down in the comments as well. And of course, get subscribed to the channel to see more content around desk setups and awesome tech reviews like this one. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll of course see you guys again in the next upload.